Okay, everybody, it's a beautiful evening here in upstate New York, and we're just going to see how nice of a sunset we're going to get tonight. The sky's looking pretty nice. I'll head over towards the water tank. I love flying over in that area. I'd like to give something in the foreground anyhow. And let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we got a beauty this evening. Holy cow. Look at that sun. Wow. Beautiful evening here in Syracuse. And sun is supposed to set tonight about 8:09. And I tried to time this right and see how it could work out. And it's windy out too, so this is going to be interesting to see how long this flight will actually last. But you can see it is looking good. And that water tank over there that I kind of documented the construction of last year is pretty much done, as you can see. And might see some movement in the drone. I'm not sure. It's getting pushed around a little bit up there. Might knock the horizon off a little. But boy, what a beautiful sky. Let's take a look up a little bit at the sky. See what colors are up there, and take a look down at the ground. Got the trees looking good, but I'll kind of put the horizon right about there for now. And I had a great weekend. It was a gorgeous weekend here in Syracuse. low 70s yesterday, and today was about 68 degrees. Or actually, vice versa. Yesterday was high 60s. Today, I think, was up in the 70s. So a beautiful weekend. Did a lot of flying yesterday. So I've got quite a few videos to come, and I really hope to get some really some good stuff of a baseball stadium and the empty mall in town, and also the Carrier Dome, the construction of the Carrier Dome roof. So, but it's Sunday right now. It's it's 8:08 right now, and sun is supposed to set at 8:09. So we'll get a little higher up on the clouds there, because if we get a good one, the sun will usually hit the underside of those clouds and give us a light show. But this has really been my first weekend of drone flying this year, and my helper Becky, my co-pilot, has been a big help with that, and she enjoys the drone stuff and seeing all the cool places that we go to fly the drones. So, but I just try to do some decent photography, and I'm not doing this exactly live right now. I'm voice recording this on my phone, and I'm recording it in 4K on my drone, and I'm gonna put those together and see how that works out. So you can see it's just about to hit down over the horizon there any second now. And if we get another minute or so after that, those clouds should light up pretty good. Let me get over it a A little closer to that water tank there. I just love having that thing in the foreground. But anyway, so there it looks like it actually set. Let's get just a little higher up on those clouds and see how this looks. Gorgeous evening. It's starting to cool down quickly now that the sun is set, and it's actually supposed to get pretty chilly tonight. And back to pretty boring weather tomorrow, but what a beautiful weekend. So, and we're all definitely looking forward to ending this quarantine stuff, huh? Although a lot of people have got a lot of flights in, that's for sure, with it. Guy I know down in Norwich there, TJ Grady, he's been hitting all these parks and getting some awesome flights and photography and hiking and all that stuff. So he's been having a great time. But I'm ready for society to open back up. Hopefully it will pretty quick. So on my monitor here, I can see the sun is hitting the underside of the clouds. It's starting to give us a little color. And hopefully it'll just give us a little more. I don't know if you can tell how fast the clouds are moving, but to my eye, they're moving quite fast, although they're kind of moving toward the drone, so it's not exactly, sideways, but I'm sure you can see them moving along. But it's pretty sky. Let's take a look over to the right there and see what's over that way. Not much happening there, really. And back over here. Hey, how you doing?
Busy?
No, come on in. I'm filming the sunset
Oh,
with the drone.
you got a great view tonight.
Yeah,
I was noticing that, how it came right over.
yeah. The drone's over near the water tank up on the hill there. Okay, that was cool. My neighbor stopped by and said hello. And let's see if we can just get a little more color out of this thing. Not really sure. Let's take a look over to the left there. There's the other water tower. Let's get this boy back into the foreground here and see if we'll give it a couple more minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to bring this baby home. Of course, then the sky will probably light up. Seems like it ought to. Getting a high wind warning. But boy, you would never know it from the looks of the picture. The drone looks like, well, it's moving around a little bit now, but it looks pretty darn steady considering how windy it is. Let's look up there again. But boy, what a beautiful weekend of flying and getting some sun and a little vitamin D into the body. And back to like 53 for the high tomorrow. I know you southern boys can't relate to that really, but not this time of year anyway. But you can see down there, just past the water tank, the lights are starting to turn on at the big buildings down there. That's I think that's the area where it's the shopping center or something, and there's, I don't know, you can just see lots of things starting to twinkle. And those clouds are moving along pretty good. But let's get a look right up at them. Yeah, beautiful. Now the sun just got to hit them. Hopefully it will. One of the places I flew from yesterday was a cemetery in town, one of the oldest cemeteries in my area, and it's where a lot of the really rich people from back in that time, in the 1800s, basically, the people who kind of built this city, all the big shots are buried up there, and I'll tell you, some of the monuments that they have up there are just absolutely incredible. Huge. Some of them are basically look like little churches themselves, and some of them are really ornate. They're really gothic, and one of them I know of actually has like spider webs carved into the corners and stuff, as if they were on the building, but they're carved right into the stone, which is pretty cool. So I don't know what they were thinking, like, I don't know if I'd want spider webs put on my gravestone, but I guess if that's what they wanted. So, but anyway, my battery is down to 49%, but I'm only 900 feet away, well, almost 1,000, which isn't much, because drone's going to have to fight the wind to get back here. And I'm going to give this thing just a little bit more, bring it home, because I'm getting chilly, and I don't know what this guy's going to do. This stuff is hard to predict. But it doesn't matter. I've got at least 3 videos to make out of the video that I shot this weekend. And this year I'm shooting pretty much everything in 4K, except for any live streaming, of course. But I'm going to try and shoot everything in 4K, edit in 4K. And I do all my editing on the iPad Pro, the 2018 iPad Pro, using LumaFusion, and it does a great job. So, but let's see. Come on, son. Go down there a little lower beyond the horizon and hit the bottom of those clouds. Otherwise, it's going to bring you home. And I'll tell you, it's getting chilly. That temperature dipped down. I'd like to be able to block myself from the wind. There's really isn't any spot to do it. Not where I am right here, anyway. Let's take a little spin around here and see what it looks like all the way around. Definitely orange up over there on the horizon, on the cloud line. And that's looking to the north over that way and towards downtown Syracuse. And we'll spin all the way around towards the southern hills. And then we'll bring it back around. Hear the birds? All right, let's bring back around to the west here and see what's left of this sunset. Pretty colors on the horizon there, but they just don't want to hit the clouds. But boy, what a great weekend. Finally, the first time going anywhere for real in about a month and a half for me. And it felt good to get out of the house. So anyway, you can see those lights down there on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. At least to me, they look like they're twinkling because it's kind of a cool evening, and the trees are probably blown back and forth as the lights are coming through. I'm going to give this just another minute or so, and otherwise I'm going to get out of here. But who knows? The sun could work its magic in just a short time. But it's getting pretty dark, so I'm sure I'll get my sensor warning in a second saying that the position sensors can't see. That doesn't matter. But anyway, doesn't look like it's going to turn out to be too much. But thankfully, hopefully, I've got all summer to worry about that stuff. I think I'll start bringing the drone back over this way. Now it's only 400 feet away. I can even hear it. Come on, son, light up the sky. Light up the sky. Those clouds are perfect to get lit up. But I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, that's the best I could get out of this tonight.
Battery warning.
You can hear that, so you know what that means. I'm coming home. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.